Happy Monday, y'all. I am here today to bring you primarily a what sold video on a mixed jewelry box that I did about 5 months ago. And spoiler alert, this box only had a few items that sold from it. Will I make a profit? Did I lose money? Stay tuned to find out. The most exciting part is all the jewelry from this video that didn't sell, I am offering to subscribers for $5 per item and then $5 shipping. So bundle some items together, send me an email at stinaresells@gmail.com, and I'm happy to sell to you directly. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Christina. I am a part-time reseller on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, and the Referral. The exciting part for today's video is I had jewelry from this box that sold on all 3 platforms. I love it when that happens. And I will go through each item, letting you know what sold, where it sold, and how much it sold for. And again, if you're interested in any of these pieces that didn't sell, I will be offering them to you guys for $5 per item. All right, so let's jump right into it. And by the way, if you aren't subscribed and you love watching unboxings or what sold, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post new videos. All right, first item that was in the box was a new with tags actually on the card Zara necklace. Now this is a 2-tone kind of choker necklace. However, even though it is new with tags, it does have some wear across the main metal piece at the bottom of the necklace. That is the major issue with this. It has gotten a lot of attention, but has not sold yet. So for the purposes of this video, that is a 0. The next item that was in the box, I actually never even listed, which I just realized that today when I was doing the recap here for you guys. And that is this gold tone, kind of comes to a V. Let me hold that closer. Necklace there. And it's got some faux pearls and some rhinestones at the bottom. It is unbranded and it's got kind of a flat lay chain. If you're interested in that piece, like I said, just send me an email, stinaresells@gmail.com. But because I never listed it, it never sold. So that is also a 0. The next item that was in the box was by Ann Taylor Loft. And this was a earring set and it was new on the card. There was, I believe, like faux pearl, and then the really pretty bottom piece was like a kind of coral colored flower. 2 pairs of stud earrings, really adorable, and that sold on Poshmark for $10. If you want to watch this unboxing, I will link it above. I was having camera drama that day, so you get to keep seeing the camera fall on me. If you'd like to go back and watch all the craziness in that video, I will put that right above. The next item that was in the box was actually an amazing piece, except that it had a flaw. So it was a pair of Elizabeth Cole statement earrings. Had really pretty kind of gray pearls in it, maybe even some opals, or at least stones that looked like opals. Marked Elizabeth Cole in the back. Gorgeous pair of earrings. Problem is, one of the pearls was missing. When I get these boxes, the mixed jewelry boxes, my expectation is that there shouldn't be any broken pieces in the box. So that was disappointing. That being said, Elizabeth Cole sells at a pretty decent price, and I was able to sell that for $35 on Poshmark. The next item that was in the box was a gold tone textured chain necklace. Very chunky necklace. Also realized that I never listed this. I took pictures and never posted them. So I'm putting a picture up on the screen. That one is available. It has not sold. So for the purposes of this video, that is also a 0. Lots of zeros in this one, guys. The next item that was in the box was another gold tone. You'll see a theme here, lots of gold tone pieces. Link bracelet. And I ended up pulling, like, it looked like it had a faux safety chain on it. I ended up pulling that off and then giving it to one of my kids to wear. So that was repurposed, but that obviously did not sell. So that was a 0. The next item that was in the box was a gold tone J. Crew stacker necklace. I believe that one of my subscribers messaged me about it, asking if I was going to list it soon, because, you know, it takes me a while to get things listed. Typical reseller over here. Anyways, it's like a stacker necklace. So cute. It's got lots of different pieces that kind of, I don't know, puzzle into each other along the bottom of the necklace. Really adorable. They were so kind to buy that from me. And that was sold on Poshmark for $25. Thank you so much. The next item that was in the box was a pair of gold tone hoop earrings, and these had like rhinestones all the way around. However, again, second item in this box was missing a stone. So those went into craft, not sold, 0. The next item that was in the box was a Kenneth Cole gold tone bracelet. This had a few different kind of loops or links, and then they were connected by some gold tone chains. It is new with tags, and so that is currently listed. However, it has not sold, so that one, 0. The next item that was in the box was by Madewell, and although Madewell gets a lot of attention in my closet, for whatever reason, it doesn't move that quickly for me when it comes to jewelry. So I do still have this listed. It hasn't sold, but it's an aventurine necklace, and it's got the paperclip gold tone chain. Really adorable, in excellent condition. Again, if you guys are interested in that piece, $5 for you. It has not sold for me, so that is a 0. The next item that was in the box was a Talbot's gold tone link collar necklace. Also new with tags. It's kind of a flat lay necklace with multiple, not layers because they're all linked, but it's got some depth to it. It's really beautiful, and it does have a retail price listed on there of $69.50. That has not sold, so that is also 0. The next item that was in the box was a pair of, I called them originally tricolor stone dangles. However, when I did a Google Lens on them, the puppy is visiting me. Hold on. Come here. You want to say hi? I have this like little, oh my God, you're getting so big. Okay. I have this like beaded piece of jewelry hanging off my desk, and she always comes and messes with it. This is Trixie. Say hi, Trixie. The other one never comes to visit me when I'm filming, just this one. So she likes to hang out with me. Okay, look. You like to look at yourself in the mirror, but not in the camera, I guess. Okay, there you go. You're very cute. Yes. Okay, little Trixie cameo for you. Anyways, I Google Lensed these earrings, and it turns out that they were by Anthropology, the brand Zaria. And so I was able to find some stock pictures of those to add to my listing, and those sold on eBay for $7. The next item that was in the box was a gold tone necklace. It's actually two-toned. It still I didn't list this, by the way, which is why I still have it just sitting here. But it's got this silver tone kind of metal arch at the bottom, and then that gold tone kind of, I call it the spiral necklace, spiraling around that bottom piece. And then you can see the gold tone chain and the clasp there. It's actually in pretty good condition. No branding or anything like that. So if anyone's interested in that, $5. Obviously haven't listed it, so it's 0 for the purposes of this video. The next item that was in the box, gold tone, like everything in this box was gold tone, y'all. A rectangular link necklace. There you go. There is no branding that I see anywhere on this. And this one is kind of also, again, like a collar necklace. However, it does have an extender, so it can lay a little bit lower. That one hasn't sold for me, So that is a 0. The next item that was in the box is by Stella and Dot, and this was a statement necklace. It's really cool in the fact that, well, it's gold tone, and then it's got the different kind of beading and stones, but the little purple pieces that you see in the picture that look like leaves are actually leather pieces. It's a really cool piece. It has gotten a lot of attention. No one's pulled the trigger on it. So that is also a 0. Now, the last item in the box is really what saved the box for me. At the very bottom of the box was another box, and it was marked Alexander McQueen. Now, ThredUP, you have tricked me before with designer pieces, and I have fallen for it. But I did open it, and it was also in a dust bag, and it was a skull Alexander McQueen leather wrap bracelet. Totally cool. I was pretty confident that it was authentic. However, I had trouble finding, like when I Google lensed it, finding other pictures of a skull bracelet that was just like that one. I saw different versions of it. And so to be on the safe side for this, I sent it into the Referral. The Referral accepted it, and they did sell it. Even with the coupon, it sold for $157.50. And so my cut of that is $71. So when you add up the pieces that I did sell, which were only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only sold 5 of the 16 pieces that were in this box. And my total revenue on the box, now this is including the amount that the Referral sold that bracelet for, was $234.50. So when you subtract out like what the Referral took, Poshmark, and then the cost of the box, my total profit to date on this box is $86. So how amazing is that? I had 2 broken pieces, multiple pieces that haven't sold, and yet I'm still up $86. So overall with this box, even though there were some disappointments with the broken pieces and a bunch of like pieces that I ended up not even listing, I still profited. I really love doing these boxes. I think that most of the time I do really well with them. Let me know what you guys think. Have you been getting broken pieces in these boxes? I feel like those belong in maybe the 5-pound box. Just let me know what you think. Have you done one recently, and have you got any designer pieces that you were like, are these real? Are these not real? And if you're interested in any of the pieces that did not sell, make sure to send me an email. Again, it's stinaresells@gmail.com. Stay tuned. I'm going to be bringing you another box unboxing later this week from ThredUP. I haven't decided which one it's going to be yet, but I'm kind of feeling like I want to unbox another designer. So probably a designer. All right, stay tuned, you guys. And again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I will see y'all later. Bye.